Welcome back. Hope things are well. Xogue here, coming at you with episode 13. And we are back at the base, but as you see, I built this road here. And I think it's about time we extend the base a little bit. Everything I've been making is kind of, been right around the central area here. So we're stretching out a little bit. And we're going over here to this. Now, I've already gotten it started. Just kind of wanted to be able to show you something. In this episode and the next episode, they're kind of going to be hand in hand. This part here will be used for the next project, which is going to go over there, which I'll get into that later. But what you see here is basically the makings of design I saw on Impulse SV's channel. He called it the Testificate Tower. Now, for those that don't know, villagers used to be called testificates. I think I'm saying that right. I hope I'm saying that right. Now, basically what it is it's just a villager breeding design. I built mine in Spawn, so I figured I'd play with a new one. And actually, this requires more construction. There's more materials required, but it requires no redstone. There's really isn't anything here you need to worry about as far as redstone goes. So it's a lot less redstone-y, technical. And this is basically just a series of floors. They're all the exact same. And you only have 2 villagers inside each of these pods. You have 1 farmer and 1 of whatever else you can find. And that's the hardest part about building this, is finding those farmers. Now, I believe I mentioned already, I think anyone from that class of profession, the one wearing just the brown robe, I think they all pick the crops, but I don't know if that's intended. So if that changes in the future, then it breaks the system. So I'm going to be sure to try and make sure that I get just farmers and then 1 other. I want to make sure I get the farmers. So what I'm planning on doing is kind of the same concept that I did the other time, only I used the zombie spawner at spawn to convert the villagers. But here I'm doing it from scratch, so I pretty much have to wait until I get trapped or attacked. Not trapped. Wait until I get attacked by zombies. Hopefully one of them or some of them are villager zombies. I'm going to bring them into this room and convert them, and hopefully one of them is a farmer. If I get lucky like that, then I have everything I need. I can wait long enough, and you see that trapdoor right there. That leads down out to here, which is the future sorting system. This is where all the babies will come. They'll wait till they grow up. They'll go to this whole big thing that I've already designed out in a creative world, and I'll be able to choose from whatever I want. And it's going to be awesome. Now, in the next episode, this is going to be the home of my village. It's basically what it's going to be. I'm not going to get too much into it, but it's going to be like an altar kind of a thing where the villagers are going to be like the mystical council kind of thing. Like they're all naturistic, and if you need to seek guidance from the wise mages of the whatever mountain, and I might even come up with some kind of a backstory. I think that'd be kind of cool, but it'll be pretty cool. But in this episode, it's going to be about this thing. So I guess I got to wait till night. Where's the sun? There it is. It's coming close. So I'm going to come back and I'll show you how I'm going to get everything else done as soon as I've got this one populated with a farmer and something else. Alright, so I've done a little bit more work on this structure. And Anomaly actually came over and he looked at it. He's like, is this supposed to be an apartment building? Yeah, it's kind of going to look like that. But as you see, we have 3 more levels. And well, not 3 more, 3 total. The top one doesn't currently have anything in it, anyone in it. The middle one has the extra guy, so that doesn't matter. And these guys just made a baby. So the design that Impulse did was that in the corners you have trapdoors and the glass there, so only babies can run in, and they will eventually, in theory. Well, maybe not, because the doors are over here. I might have to switch the doors over. But I'll deal with that if he decides not to run into the hole. But over here, this is the big thing that I was working on. Basically, what's going to happen is they're going to drop down, and you have water sources and stuff that's going to carry them up once they're grown, and only once they're grown. And it's going to drop them all into this hole. Now, that's pretty much the holding cell, and I have to protect this against baby zombies and stuff. But right now, I'm not too worried about that. The big thing is just getting this populated so that I can actually pump out as many villagers as I need, and then I can go through and protect everything and stuff can work. But the way this works is that once they're in here, I can send the minecart over. And a minecart can only take one mob. So it doesn't matter how many are in there, it's just going to pick one. And it's going to bring it over here, and then I can click on him and see what he's got, open him up a little bit, see what's going on. And once I decide whether or not to keep or kill him, if I don't want him, I kill him. If I want to keep him, I just go get another one. See that trap door right there? This activator rail gets activated. It drops them into this hole. And, yeah, then they just kind of go on out over here. That seems to be off by one. Yep. That's not the right place. I gotta dig the hole. I gotta move it over one. But as soon as I get done with that, yeah, things should start working more and more. Hopefully that guy does decide to run into the hole every now and then. I hope he does. But from the looks of it, he's not a farmer, so I'm not too incredibly worried about it. I'll just kill him if he decides to stay in there and grow up. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to build out the rest of these levels in preparation for getting farmers for each of them. And as I start going through these, when I see one that isn't a farmer, I'm just going to put, you know, one in each level. So as soon as I get a farmer in there, everything is good to go, everything's ready, and they'll just start pumping out villagers. So yeah, I'm going to get going on that. And when I come back, I want to go ahead and have this whole thing stocked and ready, and then I will show you the project in progress, how it's going to work, and then maybe if I've got time, which I probably will because I'm cutting pretty far into it after this, I'm going to kind of lay out a little bit about what I want to do with the area over there, maybe pull out the road a little more. So give me about 8 hours. It's going to take a while. Alright, so everything isn't quite full yet, but I did want to show you, I have the entire thing built up. It's 9 levels. It looks like 10, but the top level is just a spacer, and it looks better if it's added as a level. If it looks like a level, then if it was just like solid wood, it looks real tacky on the top of the building. So I made it look like another level. It'll look like 10, but there's only 9 actual villages. Oh, look, it got sunny. I need to start recording when it rains more often. But they're all built out. They all have, what's that called? When you use the hoe on the ground. Farmland. Yeah, they're all farmland inside. They all have water. They all have light. They're all surrounded with glass and wood and stuff. So they're all ready for the villagers. I just need to breed them enough, get enough farmers to fill them and stuff. Yeah, dude. Totally. Hey, I don't know if you guys can control things, you know, when you get busy with each other, but could you, like, tell your friends down below to spit out some farmers if it's at all possible? I'll name you. I'll name you if you do that for me. Please? Alright. I'm counting on you. Just because you're trapped doesn't mean you're dead. Behave. So, yeah, just a lot of waiting. But the reason I actually started recording up here is because it gives a really, really nice view. And I might actually have a way to get up here, whether it be portal, which might be too close to mine. I'm not sure yet exactly. There's Fleeks over there. Yes, we are going to try it. I don't think I can make it that far, though. Where's he going? In the... I don't know. I didn't do it soon enough. Anyway, this is a really nice view. You can see the area. You got some kind of something over there. I saw it for like a second. Oh, there we go. You kind of see over there where I was pointing. It's kind of desert-ish or beach maybe. But yeah, you have this swamp over here. And then the other one over on that side, which is on the other side of that little forest, which you can't really see that far. But yeah, there's another one over there. You can kind of see how big this place is. I actually found a skeleton spawner too that I need to convert into an actual trap. But they seem to be bugged in this snapshot. They drop way too fast. So I'm a little worried about going over there to the area. I don't really want to crash the server if I can't get down there fast enough. But no, there's a spawner over there in the middle of that lake, like straight down. I found it a while ago. I just never did anything with it. Now I'm kind of regretting that. But yeah, it is what it is. Once we update again, I'll probably do something with it. But you just get this really nice view. So I might have a way to get up here in the future. Maybe even just put a portal up here. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to be too close to the one I have there or in the nether. But I'm pretty sure as long as you have 2 and 2, it doesn't really matter how close they are. You can still get them to link up properly. As long as they're the right directions, right coordinates, things like that. My only issue is that this is going to be a lot higher than the other one. But I don't know. I'll play with that later. But yeah, if I can find a way to easily get up on top of this thing, I can use this as kind of a lookout. So when I want to show you something from my base, you know, see how big it got, you know, as it grows, I can just show you a shot of this every now and then. I think that'd be pretty cool. I don't know. But I think that might be what I'm going to run with for a little while. But anywho, I'm going to go ahead. Dun, dun, dun. Lots of levels. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then, like I said, the 10th one isn't really a level. It's fake. Don't tell the villagers that. Don't tell them. But, yeah. And then the doors up top. He is high enough so that there's a villager inside 9 doors. You don't need 9. You only need like 6 or something. So all of these other guys are going to try to breed to fill that village, but since they're too far away, they never will. That kind of thing. That glitch still works, as far as I know. It did in the creative world, but they don't seem to be breeding very much. So I gotta look into stuff. But yeah. So let me get back to things and yeah, see you in a bit. Die, zombie, die! So yeah, so much for coming back when everything's done. I decided to cover this because, look, it's supposed to look like a garage, does it? I don't know. I was going to have, you know, these blocks also be iron. I don't have enough iron. I'm broke. It's true. It's sad. I have a bunch of diamonds, but I don't have any iron. I have 6 iron. 6. But it works. It's protected. So there was like 3 creeper explosions and they all blew up the track. So the first one blew it up. I fixed it. Got lucky. Didn't destroy too many things. And then another one blew it up. It destroyed everything. So I remade it. Brought it back over. Fixed it again. And this time during the day, another one snuck up behind me and blew it up again. So I said, So now it's protected. Now I can do what I got to do. Nighttime, it doesn't matter because you can't get through an iron wall thing. The reason I chose iron blocks is because it kind of looks like shredder things. I don't know. I might change that just so I get my iron back, but we'll see. I have to find a better disguise. I don't want just like a giant wooden box right beside it. It's got to look like something that could go with an apartment building. But, yeah. So I've got like the first 4 with an extra dude in there, but I haven't really gotten many farmers. So this is still going to take a pretty long time. Man, oh man. What happened? It's only too high. You're not supposed to be able to jump. What? That's stupid. What's up, Anomaly? Noms. So... Woo. Yeah. If you look at my level, I'm level 54. I think I was 44 when I started, which means I've gained 10 levels after level 30. And it gets harder and harder to gain levels after level 30. So, I've killed a lot of mobs being over here. Yeah, 4 levels? I don't think I have one there yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. These two have, they're actually not farmers. They're both Fletchers. But they do still pick the crops and stuff. And for the moment, I'm dealing with that because I have yet to get a farmer and they're impossible to find apparently. So if it breaks later, then I'll fix it then. And I'm going to hate life doing it, but I need to get this thing finished. So let me get to that. Wow. You came prepared. Not prepared enough. All right. Now, this time, yes, it is done this time. This is not another one of those other things. They are all filled. They all have farmers in them, and they're all going to be populating things. Well, something that can pick and plant wheat, or crops, rather. They all have one of those people in them. So, I have my garage. I don't have a garage door opener. They haven't sent that to me in the mail yet. I'm waiting on that one, though. But, oh, they're in love. Baby? No baby. I need to fix those 2 spots. I haven't done that yet. So it's not 100% done. It's like 99.98% done. But yeah, so we're going to have a bunch of villagers in here in a very short period of time if they're not already in there. Yep, there's... Look at that. There's a lot of them. And they're probably very noisy and loud. And for that, I apologize. Yeah. So, the next stop is going to be over here. And what I need to do in the next episode is sort these guys. Basically, I'm going to pull them across. I'm going to see what they have to offer. I'm going to, you know, check out their wares. And if I don't like them, then I'm going to kill them. It's like medieval times. It's like, I don't like you. I'm just going to swing a sword at your head. So, after all those guys that are not good are gone, I'll be left with the good ones that I'm going to put over in this area. But the first thing I got to do is create an overflow off switch type dealio thing for this. Because as you see, I already have a whole lot of villagers. And I really don't want to crash the server. It's already happened once. We don't want to go into that again. So I need to make sure this thing can be turned off. And all the villagers that come in behind these guys die. I want them to keep populating so that way once I turn it back on, you know, I still get that steady stream. I don't have to wait, you know, upwards of 20 to 30 minutes for a new villager. I'll get one in a couple minutes. So what I think I'm going to do is right up at the top of this water channel where they fall down and then they come back up once they're grown. Up top there, I'm going to have a block, a piston or something. And it's going to prevent them from moving over and drown them. That's the initial idea without actually going into breaking everything apart. We're probably going to do that part off camera so that next episode we can just kind of run through this and I can start choosing who I want. And there you have it. Villager breeder number 2. Done. If you liked the video, click that like button. You want to see more? Subscribe. Comment, favorite, share. Do what you do. See you in the next video.